Previously on Deep Six.
Mac and Nemessia, you managed to grab a pipe or a fitting on the right-hand side of the cistern entrance and use that momentum to kind of swing yourself over onto one of the bits of catwalk. Nemessia, on the opposite side, you both watch as Stenny just goes flying off.
Oh no!
Following the flow of water off into the cistern, and you watch as he falls out of sight. And we stop there.
Fine, this is fine. This is fine.
I don't know if you're fine.
I'm fine, this is fine. I think the giant mouth is going to eat you.
Yeah.
Every night I close my eyes, wonder where I go when I die. Underneath the surface I hear voices, just keep on pushing me down, trying to get to heaven, but it's all hell. And every day I wake up I still wonder if I'm dead or alive. 6 feet deep, deep six, sitting in the middle of heaven and hell. And every day I wake up I still wonder if I'm dead or alive. You know I'm undercover, underground.
Okay, Ruby, last we left you, you had obtained an orb that you believed to contain this wolfhound in some form or fashion that you witnessed being put away into this magical orb. And you also picked up the collar and a small bag with 2 treats inside. You are currently in the basement area of the Wainwright estate. What would you like to do? All right, so you have the orb.
I have the orb. Is there anything on the orb?
Are you looking for anything specifics, or are you just examining it in general?
I'm examining it in general.
Okay, roll a perception check.
11.
11. Fairly easy to see as you're turning this orb in your hands. You see there's some quite intricate design work on it, and there seems to be an electrical pulse kind of running through the design work, all centrally to what just quite simply looks like a button.
Okay. Let's push the button.
Okay. So you press the button, and the orb begins to turn slightly in your hand, almost in an unlocking type way. And eventually the orb splits nearly in 2, and you watch as at about 5 feet in front of you, this wolfhound, which you saw earlier, kind of the reverse process happens. And you see these kind of particles fly from the orb and begin to reassemble into the shape and form of this wolfhound. And he's now a great, huge dog staring directly in front of you and kind of looks around as if he's not sure immediately where he is, and then locks onto you and goes in with his head down and teeth bared and growling at you.
Ooh.
Does not know who you are.
Okay. I'm going to take the collar out and I'm going to wave at him and just say, "Chill, Daddy. I've got your collar."
Okay, so you're attempting to appease him, or what is your goal for this?
I'm befriending him. I'm appeasing him.
Okay. Do you have any kind of just natural ability for this, or are you trying to cast
I do.
friendship or anything, or just going with just a straight roll?
Do I still have my brooch on, my silver tongue?
Yeah, you should do. which would give you advantages to charisma checks. And of course, you've got your skill dice, which have you used? You've used it twice.
I've used it 3 times. Remember, I got old.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, you're at disadvantage right now, aren't you?
No, it's worn off.
I don't think it has. Still the same day.
No. Look, I'm young.
No. You're at disadvantage to, what was it? I think it was just an exhaustion that you took. So you take disadvantage to all skill checks, I think. So that sucks. Okay, so picking up there, what would you like to do to try and...
Okay, so I have +2 animal handling. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration, and I'm going to try and sweet talking him into putting his collar on.
Okay, so roll a persuasion check for me and add your animal handling. +2.
20 +2.
Oh, yeah, well, nat 20 will do it. So when he sees you pull out the collar, he kind of turns his head like, oh, you have my collar. I don't know who you are, but you must be someone who's meant to be here. So he just kind of sits and still looking kind of suspicious of you, but says kind of, okay, like, put the collar on. So lets you put the collar on the dog.
Good boy, Daddy.
And at that moment, he just kind of starts pacing around the room and looking around. You're not sure what they're looking for, but then suddenly the dog just begins to howl and takes off, running up a small set of stairs into and nudges the door open and runs into the mansion.
Okay, I'm gonna run after him.
Okay, so you're following. At the top of the stair, you enter into a large corridor. Looks like kind of the main hallway or entrance to this house. And the dog is beelining, howling, barking, and looking around for something or someone. You're not sure, but makes his way to the back of the house. Can you roll a dex check to see if you can kind of keep up with the dog as it's making its way through the house?
What do animals tell you? 3.
3. Okay. So the dog begins to kind of pull away from you, and you see it as it goes down another set of stairs into a corridor at the far end of the hallway. And you're kind of looking around as you're running straight after the dog. Roll a perception check.
16.
16. Okay. You don't see anyone around just at the moment. You know that this is Wainwright's home, and you know that he left the gala already, but you don't see anyone at this moment. You would suspect that anyone that may be working for Wainwright is probably out in the courtyard with the commotion going on surrounding the body. Okay. Would be your initial speedy assumption as you're running past, all the other rooms and corridors and things. Do you follow down into the other stairwell?
Yes, I'm not letting Daddy get away. That's my baby boy. I'm after him.
Okay. So you enter down into this room, and there are a number of older furnishings. Looks like what might have been a child's bedroom at one point, but it does have a dirt floor. The room is very unkept. There are dirty plates and smatterings of food, and a lot of the furniture looks to be gnawed, almost like they were keeping another animal down here. But when you get there, the dog is up on its back legs with its paws on the wall and just barking incessantly, to the point where you're getting a little worried that he might tip somebody off that you're down here.
Okay.
But it seems to be fixated on this wall. Roll another perception check for me.
20.
Okay. You definitely see where the dog is, has his paws. There's a large circular shape on the wall where it looks like it's been recently repaired.
Okay. Ooh, I want to get in there.
Okay.
Wonder if Daddy can help me. Is Daddy being good right now? Is he working with me?
He seems to be intent on trying to find something or someone. He is making an awful lot of noise, and he's scratching at the mortar that is on this wall, and it seems to be kind of crumbling away a little bit. Again, like it's very, very fresh repair.
Okay.
But he's not able to claw his way through it, but you can see that it's almost like a powdery or a chalky scrapings which are coming off with his claws or his nails.
Okay. I'm going to use my silver tongue to speak to Daddy.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, Daddy, good boy, keep digging, but for God's sake, be quiet, or I'm going to spank you.
Okay. Roll your animal handling again.
15 plus 2.
Plus 2, that'll do it. Okay, so he kind of looks at you like, okay. And, continues scratching at the wall, but he's not making much headway.
Okay.
It is a little bit beyond his digging ability to kind of break through this wall.
I'm going to look around the room for something that I can use, like some sort of hammer or something that I can use to help him.
All right, roll investigation.
13.
Okay. So you're not able to find any tools or anything like that, but there are several bits of broken furniture, like table legs and things, which might be usable in that way, but you'd have to roll quite high on a strength check, to be able to use it, but it's worth a shot.
I'll give it a go. Ruby's not known for her strength, but let's...
Okay. So again, you are exhausted, so you'll be rolling with disadvantage here, to see if you can try and break through this wall. Is that where is that where your intention is? All right. So you find a nice sized table leg, which is big enough that you think will do the job, but not quite so unwieldy that you're unable to swing. So roll d20 twice and add your strength modifier.
Yeah, this needs to be a lucky roll. 1.
Okay. Well, there's no need to roll the second time. So a crit fail, you go to hit this wall, and it doesn't quite do the job. You maybe take about as much of a scratching out of the wall as the dog was doing previously. Anything else you want to try?
Let me see if I've got any spells. Dancing lights, vicious mockery. I could mock that wall open. Charm person, color spray, cure wounds, feather fall asleep. Okay, what else have I got? Actions?
Your actions will be like your weapon attacks and things like that.
Whip it open. I don't know. I'm a bunny that likes to pole dance. I don't have a hell of a lot of skills here.
You got your fan.
Ooh, I've got my fan. Let's whip my fan out.
Okay. All right. So when you open up this, this is your first time actually using the weapon that Alice gave you. So when Alice handed you this, it was closed. And as you undo the clasp for this, it opens much the way that any, like a fan would, that you would use performing on stage, or that you might even just carry on your person. But it is made of metal. And so as it opens up, you can see that the top ridge of this fan is completely bladed. So it is meant to be more of a slashing tool, but you would, in this situation, you would think that it might be possible for you to use it as a digging tool as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's use that.
All right. Well, sneak attack's not going to help you here, but you can certainly try and use it in that fashion if you want to try and use to dig. So we'll say, yeah. So essentially, it is an attack against the wall. All right. So you'll use your dex rather than your strength.
Okay.
Okay. But you are still at disadvantage.
6. Or is
Okay.
that? No, it's a 6.
So that's 8
16.
and a 16. So the 8 is the one that you have to go with. Yeah, so you're able to dig a little bit more than you would be your hands, and you are making progress. It's just slow going. So the question is how much time do you want to spend down here?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting myself into hot water here. How about if I like take the fan and throw it at the wall? Will that make more damage?
Okay, so you want to try and have an impact where it kind of sticks into the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you stand back about 5 or 10 feet and try again and attack.
7.
9. 3. All right.
It's not.
So you go to throw your fan, and it doesn't make purchase. It just kind of clangs against the wall and falls down on the ground. The dog, this entire time, the dog is just kind of looking at you, throw things across the room, like, what are we doing? What is happening? Is this a toy? Almost kind of wagging his tail, like, I want to play. What are we doing? But then also occasionally he just kind of gives not a loud one, but a soft howl, as if he's still looking for someone or something.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to Daddy again and just say, okay, Daddy, we're gonna have to go, but we'll come back. We'll bring my friend Mac. He's a big behemoth of a man. He'll help us.
Okay. Where was Matt the last time that you spoke to him?
In the sewer.
Okay. Remember, you do have your earpiece as well.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna speak to Mac.
Okay. As you try and make contact and communicate with Mac, you're not able to get a response. You hear a lot of static or interference. So you get the feeling that either because of where you are or because of where he is, it's just not able to make that connection.
Okay.
So to find him, you'd have to go closer to him.
Okay. I think I need to get out of here, though, because everybody's distracted with the body at the moment, but at any minute they could come back. I think me and Daddy need to... Let's make our way to the sewer.
Okay, so just back out the way that you came?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
9.
Okay. But you have... So you won't have disadvantage here because you have advantage on stealth checks, but also you have your cloak. All right? So I'll say that negative, positive, negative, you do have advantage here, so roll one more time.
9.
Okay. All right. But plus what? Plus your dex modifier.
2.
Okay. So with an 11, again, back out the way that you came, you don't see anyone in the house, but you do get the feeling that someone is here. You can't quite explain it, but you feel as if you're being watched.
I'm invisible, but Daddy's just wandering around. If I get on Daddy's back and ride him, sorry, will he be invisible too?
No, but the dog is meant to be here. I mean, might not meant to be out of his cage or his little ball, but that the man who had the dog previously, when you saw him earlier outside the doors of the gala, you do know that this is where he was bringing him back to. So it might be less suspicious if it was just the dog. But again, whether you were riding the dog or just running alongside the dog probably wouldn't make much of a difference.
I want to ride the dog.
Okay. So roll animal handling again.
Okay.
This you do have disadvantage
10.
on. Okay, so roll one more time. This is 12.
13.
Okay. So taking the lower of those two rolls, this, for a humanoid of your size, this would certainly be an animal that you could utilize as a mount. All right. But just having the collar is not the same as if you were to have, say, a saddle or something like that, like
a daddy saddle,
like an actual rig for riding this animal. Not to mention, you're pretty sure no one else has used this animal in such a way. So you're not really sure how Daddy is going to respond to trying to you trying to ride him.
It's fine, he'll love it.
Okay. All right. So let me make some rolls on Daddy's behalf. Okay. All right. So you kind of grab onto the collar and just throw a leg over, and almost immediately, as if he knew exactly what you wanted, that you were completely in tune. As soon as you jump on his back, he takes off, and I mean bolts down through the entrance where you came in and bursts open the doors of the cellar and begins making his way around the garden, and then out through the front gate. So you are now blazing across the courtyard on the back of this dog. No one can see you, but a couple of bystanders in the courtyard, they do clock this massive dog running seemingly without its owner and howling into the night, because now that it is outside and free, it is back to the same kind of sounding howl that it was doing earlier, again looking incessantly for someone or something, and occasionally sniffing around at the ground. Are you trying to steer Daddy into any particular place or location, or are you just kind of letting him go?
Can I ask Daddy, should I follow him or should we try and find Mac first?
Okay.
Like, does Daddy know something that I don't?
Okay. I mean, so what specifically are you going to say to the dog? Again, this is not like speak with animals. So like, it's not going to be, yes, I know where I'm going. It's going, it's going to be more of an intuitive thing. So like, what kind of command or, would you try and use with the dog in this moment?
So the dog's not going to be able to respond, but he's going to be able to act accordingly.
Not in any other way than you would expect a dog to respond.
Okay, so I'm just going to say to Daddy then, Daddy, my idea is we go find Mac so we can get into that wall. Do you want to do that, or do you know something that I don't? If you think we should go somewhere else, I'll follow you.
Okay, so again, animal handling, charisma base with your brooch. You don't have advantage because of your exhaustion, but it will neutralize it out. So roll animal handling.
7.
7 gives you a 9. Okay. So the dog doesn't seem to really clock your question, like he's not really understanding what it is that you're wanting, and hasn't really slowed his pace either. He's just kind of sniffing to the ground, and then all of a sudden he stops and raises his head to the air and gives a loud howl and takes off running again as a bolt. And so I want you to roll dexterity save this time to see if you can stay on Daddy.
Oh, jeez. He's one hell of a ride. 11.
11. Okay.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. All right. So you do disadvantage.
Keep hoping you forget.
Roll again.
15.
Okay. So you do manage to stay on, but it is rather cartoon-like. I mean, like Daddy is much bigger than you are.
Okay.
So you're essentially just holding on for dear life. And even though no one can see you, you get this cape flapping behind you, and you're still wearing this metallic opera bust. I'm not sure. So while you do have the brief thought that it's good that no one can see you, but it's also a shame that no one can see you, because it probably look quite interesting. So Daddy makes his way over to the fountain side where you guys opened up the sewer earlier, and kind of sticks his head down in and begins barking down into the sewer.
Okay. Can Daddy get down there?
He doesn't seem to be going right away, so he's just kind of, I don't know, maybe waiting for instruction or waiting to see what you want to do. But he's led you to the sewer entrance.
Okay. Well, if he's waiting for instruction, then I'm going to use my animal handling to get him to jump down into the sewer.
Okay, so you want to try and persuade him to jump in the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, with your pluses to persuasion and animal handling, go ahead and make a single roll.
11.
No, 13. Again, slightly reluctant, but he seems to go ahead and just start making his way like he's crouching down as if he's going to try and make a leap down into the sewer. Are you still riding him?
Yep.
So you're just going to ride him down into the sewerway.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. So we'll roll a little dexterity for the dog. Okay, and he rolls a 2. So you guys essentially fall into the sewerway here. Roll a d4.
3.
So you take 3 points of fall damage, falling down in. So you take 3 points, three hit points away. And Daddy is not injured, but he is prone. So you guys basically fell into the middle of this sewerway. So both of you are now kind of in the sewer itself. And Daddy gets up immediately. Do you get to your feet as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys are kind of picking yourself up. You're dripping in the sewer at the minute. And it is... You were down here earlier, and it looked like the center portion of this sewer was kind of cut out, or there was kind of a drain bit in the middle where the water was being kept. And you can see that the water level in here is much, much higher now. And there is an actual current going past. And at that point, you hear a great rumble and an almost deafening groan that you hear from the far end where you were in the cistern area earlier.
Ooh, okay.
Roll perception.
1.
Okay. You hear, it's really hard to hear anything with the sound of the water that is, sorry, I'm going to say that again because I just whacked the mic. It is hard to hear anything other than the rush and sound of the water now. But faintly for a moment, you think you hear someone call out or a scream, but you're not sure.
I know Mac was down here earlier. Can I, sneakily go see if I can have a look and see who it is?
Okay, so to head down towards the cistern, again, it is at a sloping angle. So, you with your size, you're probably nearly up to your hips in the water at this moment. So just trying to hold onto Daddy's collar. Like right now, you're having trouble just keeping your feet as this water is rushing past you. You could try and kind of get up onto the sides a little bit, and then you might be able to move a little bit better.
Yeah.
Roll another dex check to see if you can climb up to the side without being swept away.
10.
Okay, roll once more.
8.
Okay. So with the +2, yeah. Okay. So you hit the 10. You are barely able to kind of crawl up onto the side, but it's almost kind of taking your legs down the way with it, but you're able to crawl up and then back to your feet over to the side, where you feel like if you could get Daddy up there with you, that you guys might be able to make your way down towards where you're hearing potentially these voices. So one more persuasion check to see if you can get Daddy up there with you.
16.
All right. So Daddy does a little bit better kind of doggy paddling against the current and works his way back up to you, and just kind of gives you a nudge to get back on.
Oh, love Daddy. Okay, so I'll get back on.
Okay. So you remount Daddy. Roll one more persuasion.
9.
9. Okay. Again, you're not able to hear anything, but we'll see if Daddy can. Daddy crits, and so So as you're climbing onto his back, he stiffens again and raises his head and gives the loudest howl that he's given thus far, and just bolts down towards where you're hearing the voices, and you're just kind of hanging on as he's running along the path of this sewerway, and you begin to see a light towards the end of the tunnel, and the water is rushing along faster and faster with you, and he is not slowing.
Oh my god.
At all. And we will leave you right there for him.
Daddy likes it rough.
Okay. Oh wow. Wow.
Good one.
We've got to start miking you guys up when you're off screen. All right. So Matt and Nemessia, you guys watch as Stenny is washed over the edge of the cistern and falls out of sight momentarily. Stenny, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Oh, yeah. What's dex save? Got +1 dexterity. 18 +1, 19.
All right. So as you're falling, you're kind of, one, reminiscent of your last great fall. This one is a much shorter drop, and you hit with, rather firmly with kind of a slap, but it is into this, kind of soft mush. It's not rubbery or gelatinous the way that the cube you were just fighting was. It is rather accepting. So this is a mix of garbage and runoff, and anything that would have been trapped in this cistern has fallen down, and you find yourself in this pile of debris, and everything from, it's like bones and rubbish and scraps of wood and bits of cloth, as well as some fleshy bits which seem to be kind of floating around you.
Why do I always end up in some sort of garbage or trash or smelly cistern?
Probably improve the smell.
It's just a job. It's just
Okay,
a job, man.
fine.
And so you're actually kind of surprised that this has caught you. You seem to be okay as you're checking yourself over, and then you hear this gurgle or this groan from beneath you, and everything beneath you shifts. All right, and you get the feeling that you are not alone, and the floor beneath you begins to rise and push you upwards. So with your roll, you're able to keep your feet as much as possible. I'll say you're submerged in this roughly just below the knee.
Okay. Yeah.
But you are kind of standing amidst the debris. Roll a perception check for me.
I mean, it's 6 plus 10.
Okay. As you're kind of looking around and just trying to keep your feet as the floor begins to rise, you do notice that atop the piles, near the far side of the cistern from where you're standing, you see the flamethrower device that you were given earlier and had put down in the sewer system. Do you want to try and get to that, or do you want to leave it where it is?
No, I'm going to try and get to it.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
So roll dexterity check to see if you can make your way over to it.
15.
15. Yeah. Okay. So you're able to regain the device. It still has one
Charge.
one use left, but it doesn't seem to have taken any damage from being flushed into the cistern. But you are rising. Nemessia and Matt, as you guys are hanging over the precipice here, looking down into this cistern, you know, still in shock as you've just watched Stenny disappear into the darkness, and then you see him begin to rise from the center of this. Pause here just for a second. Choice.
Back, baby. Just
It's
glad I
actually
wasn't-
pretty epic.
No, it is pretty epic. I'm glad I wasn't immediately dead. Oh, yes. Look at him.
King of the turds.
Ruby better say that when she gets in.
All right, so you guys watch as Stenny begins to rise back up in a bit of disbelief himself, but similar to the creature which you had just defeated, you see an even larger cube arise from the cistern itself. And Stenny, you are currently atop this creature. Ruby, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Yes. 10, and I've got +3.
And you also have a plus. Is that what we said earlier? It was +3 to initiative? Yeah, okay. So 13 places you. All right, so top of the round, Mac. What would you like to do in this moment?
Fucking thunder.
Thunderclap.
Hello. You know it. How big is this thing? This thing's bigger than 5 feet. Stenny will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Yeah?
How big is it? It's bigger than the last one, which was what, like 10 foot in like total.
Yeah, we're using the hex instead of the squares, but roughly each space there is 5.
All right, okay, so there's plenty. Okay, fine. So what? First of all, what Mac is actually going to
And
do?
anything that, so you can't really see it now, like it's taking up the entirety of the center portion of the cistern. So any walkable space there is catnip.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
And then you have the actual catwalk bit, which leads out over onto the top. That's what that bridge represents there.
All right.
That's okay. We're not going there. That's fine. So what Mac is going to do is he is going to take a deep breath, drop his shoulders, and I'm going to second wind. So I'm going to regain some hit points.
What?
Yeah. Don't know.
Something different.
Something useful. It says a bonus action, I can regain some hit points. So let's do that.
Love it.
So
Ooh,
please.
so that's 9 hit points I regain. Cool. Excellent. Go up. So regain some hit points. And then, I'm just going to kind of walk closer towards this cube and then just bring both hands together. And because that's all we got. That's all we got.
That's all he's got.
Well, punching it didn't work out last time, so we learned our lessons.
Okay.
And so I need the cube to make a DC 13 con save?
Con save?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, DC 13 con save.
Okay. 6.
I make a loud noise.
So again, the sound of Mac's thunderclap just erupts in this larger space. Roll a perception check, the three of you.
23.
Sorry. 19.
Okay. So the two of you notice, as he does this, there are a couple of elements which you didn't notice when you walked in, obviously, because you were focused on the cistern itself. But throughout different locations, kind of on the walls, the sides of this room, you see there looks to be a large valve, which is slightly loose. So you do see like a bit of steam coming from the valve itself. There's large wheel type valve like what you were working with earlier, Stenny. There are several chains hanging down from the ceiling of this room, look to be attached to different counterweights and different things. You're not sure, it's not evident what they do or whether they're all connected to one another or if they have different uses. But you do see a very large and heavy counterweight. It's basically just a boulder which has been suspended at the very height of this room, which is hanging and slightly swaying back and forth. In addition to, over to one side, you see amidst the debris on the catwalk, when he does this kind of thunderclap, it has a pulse which kind of goes out and disturbs some of the things around the room. And you notice that there is a large kind of sack of what looks to be some sort of chemical or product, maybe something which has been used to clean down here. When you guys came in, you had a sensation that it smelled too clean in here.
Yeah.
So it like the room itself has a rather acidic, acidic or possibly alchemical smell, and you get a strong, almost ammonia-like waft from the direction of this, kind of 2 or 3 sacks of this stuff kind of stacked on top of it, and the top one is split open and kind of spilling out. This is like a powdery substance. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Matt?
No, I think that's good enough.
Right. So Ruby, you see the light at the end of the tunnel literally getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you emerge riding upon Daddy, who throws his front legs down in front of him and drops his ass and comes to us. Shut up.
Wait, because I'm not. So can we confirm Daddy's a dog?
Yes.
Yeah, because in my brain he's still not.
I know.
Because everyone hasn't confirmed it to me today, and now my brain is still going like, okay.
So he drops his ass and slides to a halt. I need you to roll a dex save just to see if you can stay mounted.
Hell yeah, 11.
Hell yeah.
Funniest person I've ever played D&D. I
was like, oh yeah, that's a 20. I was like, 11.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, 11. All right. So with an 11, true enough, you're actually able to stay mounted.
I'll never get thrown off.
The threshold there was 10, and so you still have your action now. You have the rest of the group. You just hear this loud howl, and then you see Stenny, you have the best view of this because you're now looking straight down the tunnel, which you guys were in previously, and the other two are just kind of at the edges there, so everyone's able to see this. But Ruby rides in on this wolfhound. She's wearing her operatic metallic bustier with a red hood and cape, which now you can see as just a regular hood because it seems like, unfortunately, the magical properties have worn off of the cloak of invisibility. But nevertheless, you see her brandishing her riding crop and holding on for dear life to this wolfhound's collar as she emerges into the fray. So, what, praise hell, would you like to do upon arrival?
What is this thing? Is it just water?
It's like a big gel.
That's a great question.
So you see for the first time this large gelatinous creature, which seems to have skeletal bits. Actually, roll a perception check for me.
Hell yeah.
10.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, firstly, you see Stenny holding this flamethrower and arising from the center of this cistern.
Very confident.
Yes, very confident. But beneath him, you see two other humanoid figures. One looks to be reaching out to try and escape, or seems to be stuck in that position, as you can see the skin and flesh begin to melt away from his skin. He is clearly no longer with us, but he is still barely recognizable as the man which you saw earlier putting Daddy away, right? And the other figure is smaller, a bit more withered, and is further along in the gestation process here. And he basically has no skin left at all. He is being dissolved inside this creature, but seems to have a reverent smile across his face, and you can see that all of his teeth are pointed and jagged and yellow, and he seems to have been elated with the predicament of his demise, whereas the other person obviously is disfigured in a moment of horror. This one seemed to be happy about the way things had ended. Other than that, there are other bits and bobs stuck in the gelatinous cube as well. But upon seeing that, let me see if I'm going to roll a perception check for Daddy. And he rolls a 6, so he did not notice that it is his former master and caretaker, whom he had been looking for, leading you down here. He does not realize that is his owner and friend inside the creature.
Your daddy.
But what would you like to do?
I think it's time to show you guys my fan.
What the fuck is a fan?
Above table? I know, but I don't know.
I got no idea.
Do it.
Awesome.
Sick.
All right. So what are you going to do with your fan?
I am going to throw it, and hopefully it's going to slice through the jello.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, yes.
All right. So roll to attack.
8.
An 8, I believe, does not hit. So now, you tried to throw this thing earlier in a very small room, but now that you've got a bit of space, as you throw this, it kind of takes a wide angle around the room and has kind of a boomerang effect.
Okay.
All right. So you do not make contact with the creature as intended. You actually throw past it, but I need you to roll for luck.
Ooh.
10. Okay, so with a 10, you also don't make purchase on its return trip. So it essentially, you throw it around the room and it goes around the creature and back to you, but it does return to your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Go again.
So unfortunately, that is your action at this moment, but you do still have a bonus action or a movement that you could use. And we'll say that while you are riding Daddy, you have control of Daddy, as you would, and he will respond to you. So where would you like to try and move, if you would like to try and move?
Stenny, do you want me to come get you? Do you want to ride Daddy with me?
That's a good question. I think, yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, probably a good idea to try and get me, if you can.
So he's about 10 feet up in the air. So if you wanted to try and jump up on top of the cube with him, there's a couple checks that would have to happen for that to happen.
Oh, let's do it. YOLO.
Okay. So I'll say this. So the dog has an action immediately after your turn. All right. So if you want to try and convince the dog to jump up on top of the cube, I'll allow you to try and persuade him as a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. So roll persuasion, which would be a flat roll, even with your exhaustion.
7.
7 is not going to do it. So the dog, like you kind of kick the dog's haunches and kind of urge him to jump up, and he's kind of like, I don't know about that. So unfortunately, doesn't take an action at this time, which brings us to Nemessia.
Okay. I was bragging I've got all my hit points, but I've used so many freaking spell slots. So am I right in saying we found out this thing it takes radiant damage? Yeah? Do we remember that?
It definitely took damage from a radiant spell that you did previously, or the other one did.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll work on. So I will. Right. Here's my thought. Trying to come up with a plan for those bags of this dust stuff, because I have a feeling that it's gonna
Do something.
Evaporate it away, or smother it in some kind of a way that it might get rid of it. You know. So my thought goes to a mixture of if we can get it in your gun and shoot it at this dust at it, and if I did a firebolt situation, we'd end up with fire and dust and maybe take it out. That's what I'm thinking.
I like it. I mean, probably need to find out what that extra stuff actually is first. Because we have an idea.
Yeah, we've got an idea.
On fire.
Yeah, let's just see what.
Well, that's what I was wondering as well. I was I wonder if I can set it on fire or something. Okay, I am gonna go over and try. Can I get to these bags and go and investigate the bags?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shall I roll on and do an investigation check?
Yeah.
Just
So
to see.
yeah. So if someone can move the Yeah.
I'm an old man. Or these bags here.
Yeah.
Or
Here.
could I do a medicine check in the way of I'm going to test lightly if it, like a little bit of genuinely, like if it's going to like do something to me.
So do you assume that this is medicinal?
The
Or are you just checking to see?
effect that it has on
Okay.
on
All right.
a being.
So how do you do so? So you lick your fingers and then dip your
No, I'm
finger
just
in
gonna
it.
like kind of light because I'm just gonna lightly like just very lightly.
Lick it.
Lick it. Lick it. Going to have to have a chat about this.
She's gonna do a quick rail of it and see if it's okay. Like,
One day I'll lick it. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna very lightly just have a wee feel of it, just to see if it is like acidic or something. If it is gonna like burn me.
okay. Yeah. So
It's toilet bleach, isn't it?
okay, so you take 3 points of acidic damage.
Oh,
As
I'm so glad you didn't
I didn't even get to the medicine check.
like all of you are still fairly soaking wet at this point. So as soon as you kind of touch your hands to it,
I feel like
it begins
okay,
to burn and,
that's
and
fine.
kind of send
That's
you
fine.
out.
Cool. I'll take those 3 points of damage. It's fine. Right. Okay. So I am going to just for this turn, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at the jelly blob. So it's a Dexterity saving throw 14.
Okay.
Bob, the blob.
Dex save 10 minus 2 is 8, so he does not save.
Nice. So that's 4 points radiant damage.
Okay. So you see this stuff begin to kind of singe at the side. So it's radiant damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So it does peel away, and you feel that it does slightly more damage than you expected.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, can I just shout out to everyone my theory about this acidic dust that I think we need to smother the jelly
A
and
presentation by
point one, chemistry. Yeah, just I want to kind of alert everyone that I really think we need to use these bags in some kind of way against the jelly.
I'm on top of the jelly, just like looking over at you. Say, don't fucking lick it!
All right.
I have no comeback.
So Stenny, that takes us to you.
So I'm obviously I'm fucking riding the toilet blob, apparently. I'm still in rage, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's technically the same. Yeah, it's in combat, so I'm still in rage. Okay, cool. I'm going to take I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take the flamethrower that's on my back, and I'm going to aim downwards.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to try and burn it from where the point that I am, and hopefully that I don't die.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure I can disengage with it and then attack it. All right, what do I need to do?
So it was just plus your dex modifier.
It's plus my dex modifier. Yeah, so my dex is plus wound. 16.
Is a hit. And so I believe it was 3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
That's it. No, that's not d8. It's not d8. That's the d8. So that's fucking 1 in total. That was 5, so 6. 7, 8. 8 in total.
All right. So you just kind of aim this thing down at your feet and torch it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit away from me. I'm not like going to burn my shoes.
Yeah, it actually is kind of helps you. It's almost like a creme brulee now. Like it's just a little bit crispy on the top, so you can get your footing a bit better. It definitely didn't like it. It's making all sort of ungodly noises, and it is a bit singed on the top. All right.
The smell is going to get me. And then for bonus action, can I try and disengage it, try and get off from the thing?
Yeah, so we'll say you can try and disengage as a bonus action. Are you just going to kind of leap off of it?
Yeah, I was gonna try and leap up because at this point I kind of feel like if it's kind of crunchy, I can probably just leap up.
Yeah, I'd allow that. Roll an acrobatics check.
Okay, acrobatics. Towards my acrobatics is +1. 20.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Yes! In a fucking somersault.
All right. So as you essentially expend the last of the canister in this thing, and then jump off to one side. Which side are you?
Nemessia's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna drop off to pointy.
Okay, so you jump off then. So you jump off then down next to Nemessia.
Yep.
And I would say because of the height advantage, you could pretty much get anywhere over on that side.
I'm gonna jump down right here.
don't jump on the back. Nice.
Nice. I did not use all my nat 20s apparently.
No,
I had
you
more.
Okay.
Really?
So it is now the creature's turn.
Fucking boo.
No, it doesn't get a turn.
Bad news. I know. That's fine. It's fine. I just did the coolest thing I'll ever do in my life.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. Fucking landing right beside you.
The Nemessia just goes, nicely. You've
Just
grown in my estimation.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm ever going to grow. I'm full height for a gnome.
So you guys watch as this thing kind of angrily kind of wriggles in the cistern and seems to be trying to get to either of you or any of you at this point, but doesn't seem to be able to get out of that center cistern portion. And so while there's no expression for you to see, you would imagine this creature is angry. And it just literally begins to vibrate and shake in the middle of this cistern and then begin to slowly erupt from underneath itself. This kind of waves of this same sewagey water mixture, which is floating around at its base, splashes out. And I need all of you
Hooray.
to a strength save.
Oh.
God.
Ruby, you'll be at disadvantage. No, you're still riding the dog, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have a
jeez.
-1 for strength.
Okay, so you'll need to make a dex save to see if you can stay on the dog, and the dog's going to make a strength save. Dog best.
No, yeah.
13. I have dexterity +2.
Okay, but you're at disadvantage. So roll again.
10.
Nice.
Was it a strength check, was it?
Yeah, strength.
Yeah,
check.
minus 14. Minus 14.
Hell yeah. 3.
Okay. All right. So.
Yes. 11.
Oh, yeah.
So, Stenny, you just barely are able to hold your feet.
Cool.
Mac, you're fine. But Ruby and Nemessia are both, washed and pushed back by this wave, which has come out, and you're both knocked prone.
Oh, shit.
Save
All
me.
And you are no longer mounted. So the dog was knocked prone as well.
Get off, Daddy.
Okay.
Wait, so Daddy's prone as well? The tallest one and the shortest one are both fine.
Okay.
Both different advantages.
All right, so that's just back to top of the round, which is Mac.
Cool.
Try to do another fucking spell, Mac.
Cool. So the bags that Nemessia was chatting about.
Don't forget there's like a big tangy thing as well.
Steam and... Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
the chains. Yeah.
and there's a big rock. The rock thing, is that hanging
Is it,
like directly over the creature?
Yeah, it's right over the
Right over the creature.
ooh. Can
you
that's
put-
pointed out because I don't think Mac noticed it, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
But
So you can like some of the chains go all the way down into the ground as if they're part of a mechanism. Some are
Yeah.
hanging freely, swinging back and forth. You're not sure.
no, I don't think Mac would have seen that, to be fair. But Nemessia did point out those bags. I mean, Mac is useless. Can
mid-turn respect. It's like everything. Reroll everything.
I'm now a monk. No. So
I look for books amongst the debris.
one of these must be a spell scroll.
So I just throw the book at it. It's just like it's fine.
Why were we recruited again?
For lack of talent.
So, Nemessia's pointed out those bags that they're all kind of around by her. Could I mage hand? So you had said that some of the stuff had like float, like kind of one of the bags was spilling. I think that Nemessia. Can I mage hand? So I can move closer within 30 feet, and then just like mage hand, scoop up about £10 worth or however much I can get in this mage hand, and then just throw it like with the kind of mage.
That is sick. That is sick.
Yeah. How much
yeah.
weight can your mage hand
It
hold?
says the mage hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than £10, so it can still take a pretty.
Okay, so 10 pounds. All right.
Yeah.
So you want to scoop up 10 pounds of this stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's as much as this.
Yeah.
That's about what,
All right.
5 kilos of stuff.
Fuck yeah.
It's actually-
Right. That's actually quite a lot.
Chucking it into the side of this thing, right?
Yeah. So just like whatever's in this bag. Hopefully this doesn't make it bigger.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that actually, but like
Let's find out
Is
together.
it a chance we're willing to take?
Actually, that's a
bigger,
great
always
point.
better.
I've made my decision.
You're fully locked in.
Yeah.
So
You.
Hell yeah. Bigger.
This is Nemessia's fault. Okay, if this goes poorly.
Hell yeah, bigger.
all right. So
That's a
I
sick
need you to
idea.
roll
Yeah.
2d6.
Ooh.
5 total.
5 total. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you throw this kind of lye-like substance into it, it does sizzle and take damage there. And maths. Roll a perception check.
This is nice.
14.
14. So you notice that as you throw it into this, the gelatinous cube seems to reduce on that side, but the powdery substance itself seems to penetrate and then stay inside the cube, almost swirling around like a snow globe.
Okay.
More at it.
Do it again.
Do it again. We're not sure what happens. Do it again.
Yeah, I think that's my action to do that. I think bonus action. I will take a big sigh of relief, and just second wind again is like fucking trying to like desperately recover. You know what, guys?
The second wind, did they hurt in the first
How many
place?
times are you able to use that?
Just twice. Just twice. But yeah, Mag's hurting, so like
Yeah, fair.
so that's an extra 6 I get back on that.
Fair.
All right.
It's not an infinite well, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
let's go.
All right, Ruby, you are prone, lying next to the dog in the entranceway to the sewer. What would you like to do?
I'll play my bagpipes. No, I don't know.
I was so invested. I was like, what?
I was legitimately.
I'm assuming I don't have the bagpipes.
It was the
with
presumption
me.
of just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Fucking sit like lying down. Fucking.
Okay, so this is something that I got wrong the last time.
Yeah.
I think with you.
Yeah.
But it uses half your movement to get back to your feet.
Oh, not a whole.
It's not. Yeah.
That's
it's not the whole action.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
So you can use half your movement to get back to your feet, and then you still have half your movement and an action that you can take.
Oh, cool. Bagpipes are still an option, Ruby.
Good night.
I could use my bunny hop to jump over towards those bags.
Okay, so you're gonna get back to your feet,
Yeah.
and then you want to try and jump over where Stenny and Nemessia are.
Yeah.
See where you
I've
are.
got 15 feet, apparently.
And each one of the hexes is a foot, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be like that. Was that like 1, 2, 3? Yeah.
Either way, you'd be able to get over next to them.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make you roll for that. Just move.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go
yourself
this
over
way?
there.
To the bags, yeah.
You can tell who the parents are.
Oh, yeah.
And now...
Yeah. And so you got an action as well.
I know, but no strength. What can I do? What can I do? I mean, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm going to YOLO again. I'm going to kick a bag at the...
Fuck yeah!
This is what I mean about her. She's like so good. There's so many things. I'm gonna fucking kick her
I
back.
like it. It went like this. It went, I'm just gonna taste it out of her, and then you were like, I'll just test it. You're like, nah, kick the fucking bag. Right into the middle of it.
Strength. I've got rabbit foot strength.
Amazing.
Okay.
Kick the
So it's
bag.
still a strength check. Just because the bag is quite heavy. Okay, let me ask. Are you trying to kick the bag itself to where none of this is getting on you, or are you trying to kick the pile of Clorox coat dust that's inside of it?
Kick the bag. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
You wish. Kick the bag.
Oh,
Kick the bag.
Okay, so
My
make a
fucking God.
strength check.
I have a terrible time getting
at-
burned.
same.
Roll
Yeah.
twice and take the list.
10. 9.
Okay, so 9 plus or minus anything? No. For strength?
-1.
Minus 1. So 8. So 8 total. You go to kick this bag and it just doesn't move. I mean, this is about a 50 kilo bag, or would have been before. It's been leaking out, and then Matt threw some, and Nemessia took some as well. So
Someone will put it nicely. Delicious.
yeah, Nemessia did a little bump, and then so it's not completely full, but yeah, it doesn't bump when you go to kick it.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of Daggers and Drams. Thank you for spending your time with us, whether you're listening on your commute, painting minis, or rolling dice at your very own table. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, or following the podcast wherever you listen. We'd also like to give special thanks to everyone who helps to make this show possible. Your support means more than you know. If you want to keep up with us between episodes, you can find Daggers and Drams on YouTube, Instagram, and other platforms. As always, thanks for being a part of this journey with us. Until next time, pour yourself a dram, roll your dice, keep on telling great stories.
About to wonder if I'm dead or alive. 6 feet deep.